जननी कृपा करो अम्बे, साई जननी जय जगदम्बे, साई जननी जय जगदम्बे, साई जननी जय जगदम्बे, जननी 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 मंगलकारिणी त्रिपुरेश्वरी जगदम्बे, मंगलकारिणी त्रिपुरेश्वरी जगदम्बे, मंगलकारिणी त्रिपुरेश्वरी जगदम्बे, मंगलकारिणी त्रिपुरेश्वरी जगदम्बे, अभयदायिनी अमृतभाषिणी अम्बे, अभयदायिनी अमृतभाषिणी अम्बे, अभयदायिनी अमृतभाषिणी अम्बे, अभयदायिनी अमृतभाषिणी अम्बे, साई जननी जय जगदम्बे, साई जननी जय जगदम्बे, साई जननी जय जगदम्बे, साई जननी जय जगदम्बे, जननी 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 शिव 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 शिवाय नमः 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 हर 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 हराय 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 नमः शिव 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 शिवाय नमः शिव 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 शिवाय नमः अलख निरञ्जना भव भयभञ्जना अलख निरञ्जना भव भयभञ्जना अलख निरञ्जना भव भयभञ्जना अलख निरञ्जना भव भयभञ्जना ईश्वराय नमः ईश्वराय नमः सत्य ईश्वराय नमः सत्य ईश्वराय नमः प्रणव स्वरूपा परमेशा प्रणव स्वरूपा परमेशा प्रणव स्वरूपा परमेशा प्रणव स्वरूपा परमेशा परमेश्वराय नमः परमेश्वराय नमः सत्य ईश्वराय नमः सत्य ईश्वराय नमः शिव 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 शिवाय नमः शिव 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 शिवाय नमः हर 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 हराय नमः हर 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 हराय नमः शिव 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 शिवाय नमः शिव 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 शिवाय नमः अलख निरञ्जना भव भयभञ्जना अलख निरञ्जना भव भयभञ्जना ईश्वराय नमः ईश्वराय नमः प्रणव स्वरूपा परमेशा प्रणव स्वरूपा परमेशा परमेश्वराय नमः परमेश्वराय नमः सत्य ईश्वराय नमः सत्य ईश्वराय नमः शिव 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 शिवाय नमः अयोध्यवासी राम 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 दशरथ नंदन राम 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 पतित पावन जानकी जीवन सीता मोहन राम पतित पावन जानकी जीवन सीता मोहन राम पतित पावन जानकी जीवन सीता मोहन राम पतित पावन रत्नाकर कुलभूषण रत्नाकर कुलभूषण राजीव नयना नारायण राजीव नयना नारायण राजीव नयना नारायण राजीव नयना नारायण नारायण हरि 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 नारायण नारायण साई नारायण नारायण साई नारायण ईश्वराम्ब प्रियनन्दना ईश्वराम्ब प्रियनन्दना साई जय जगवन्दना साई जय जगवन्दना साई जय जगवन्दना साई जय जगवन्दना ईश्वराम्ब प्रियनन्दना ईश्वराम्ब प्रियनन्दना रत्नाकर कुलभूषण रत्नाकर कुलभूषण राजीव नयना नारायण राजीव नयना नारायण नारायण हरि नारायण नारायण हरि नारायण नारायण हरि नारायण नारायण हरि नारायण नारायण साई नारायण नारायण साई नारायण नारायण हरि 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 नारायण नारायण साई नारायण नारायण साई नारायण ईश्वराम्ब प्रियनन्दना माता माता साई माता माता साई माता 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 साई जय जय श्री राम नील गगन श्याम
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 जय जय श्री राम साई हरे राम
जय जय श्री राम साई हरे राम
रघुनंदन भवभंजन जय जय श्री 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 राम
राजीव दललोचना 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 जय जय श्री राम
रघुवीरा रणधीरा 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 जय जय श्री राम
भक्तिपुरी राघवा जय जय साई 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 राम
जय जय श्री राम साई हरे राम
जय जय श्री राम साई हरे राम
जय जय श्री राम नील गगन श्याम
जय जय श्री राम नील गगन श्याम
जय जय श्री राम साई हरे राम
जय जय श्री राम साई हरे राम
रघुनंदन भवभंजन जय जय श्री राम
रघुनंदन भवभंजन जय जय श्री राम
राजीव दललोचना जय जय श्री राम
राजीव दललोचना जय जय श्री राम
रघुवीरा रणधीरा जय जय श्री राम
रघुवीरा रणधीरा जय जय श्री राम
भक्तिपुरी राघवा जय जय साई 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 राम
जय जय श्री राम साई हरे राम मंगलकारिणी जय साई माँ मंगलकारिणी जय साई माँ
मंगलकारिणी जय साई माँ
जय साई माँ जय साई माँ
जय साई माँ
जय साई माँ जय साई
कृष्णं वन्दे नन्दकुमारं कृष्णं वन्दे नन्दकुमारं कृष्णं वन्दे नन्दकुमारं कृष्णं वन्दे नन्दकुमारं राधावल्लभनवनितचोरं 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 रामं वन्दे दशरथतनयं रामं वन्दे दशरथतनयं रामं वन्दे दशरथतनयं रामं वन्दे दशरथतनयं सीतावल्लभरघुकुलतिलकं 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 कृष्णं वन्दे नन्दकुमारं कृष्णं वन्दे नन्दकुमारं राधावल्लभनवनितचोरं राधावल्लभनवनितचोरं रामं वन्दे दशरथतनयं रामं वन्दे दशरथतनयं सीतावल्लभरघुकुलतिलकं 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 कृष्णं वन्दे नन्दकुमारम् हरे कृष्ण हरे राम साई राम साई राम 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 गोपाल गोविंद बोलो जय साई राम गोपाल गोविंद बोलो जय साई राम माधव मुकुंद बोलो जय साई राम माधव मुकुंद बोलो जय साई राम हे परमेश्वर पर्तिपुरीश्वर दया करो हे 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 साई राम जय जय राम साई राम जय जय 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 राम जय साई नमो, जय शुभदाई नमो, जय जय साई नमो, जय शुभदाई नमो, जय जय साई नमो, जय शुभदाई नमो, जय गोविंद जय गोपाल जय महादेव नमो, जय गोविंद जय गोपाल जय महादेव नमो, जय जय साई नमो, जय शुभदाई नमो, जय जय साई नमो, जय शुभदाई नमो, अभय प्रदाता विश्व विधाता, अभय प्रदाता विश्व विधाता, अभय प्रदाता विश्व विधाता, जगदोद्धार नमो, जगदोद्धार नमो, जगदोद्धार नमो, जय शिरडीशा जय परमेशा जय परमेश नमो, जय शिरडीशा जय परमेशा जय शिरडीशा जय परमेशा जय परमेश नमो, जय जय साई नमो, जय शुभदाई नमो, जय गोविंद जय गोपाल जय महादेव नमो, जय जय साई नमो, जय शुभदाई नमो, अभय प्रदाता विश्व विधाता, प्रदाता विश्व विधाता, जगदोद्धार नमो, जगदोद्धार नमो, जय शिरडीशा जय परमेशा जय परमेश नमो, जय शिरडीशा जय परमेशा ప్రేమకు రూపై నిలచిన సాయికి స్వాగతం సుస్వాగతం. ప్రేమకు రూపై నిలచిన సాయికి స్వాగతం సుస్వాగతం. జగముల నీలి సద్గురు సాయికి స్వాగతం సుస్వాగతం. జగముల నీలి సద్గురు సాయికి స్వాగతం సుస్వాగతం. ప్రకృతి పృథివీ పులకించ మమతా సమతలు వెలుగొంద. ప్రకృతి పృథివీ పులకించ మమతా సమతలు వెలుగొండ. మా ప్రేమకు రూపై నిలచిన సాయికి స్వాగతం సుస్వాగతం. శిరోజమకుటాధారికి సర్వభౌమ స్వాగతం. మందహాసవదనునికి సాదరమైన స్వాగతం. శిరోజమకుటాధారికి సర్వభౌమ స్వాగతం. మందహాసవదనునికి సాదరమైన స్వాగతం. ప్రేమను పంచి శాంతిని పెంచి ప్రాణమూర్తికి స్వాగతం. ప్రేమను పంచి శాంతిని పెంచి ప్రాణమూర్తికి స్వాగతం. భక్తిని ముక్తిని రయమున సంగే కరుణామూర్తికి స్వాగతం. భక్తిని ముక్తిని రయమున సంగే కరుణామూర్తికి స్వాగతం. మగమా మగమా గమదనిద గమదని సనిద మగమగరిస. మగమా మగమా గమదనిద గమదని సనిద మగమగరిస. మా ప్రేమకు రూపై నిలచిన సాయికి స్వాగతం సుస్వాగతం. దయతో నిందిన నయనునికి నవ్యమైన స్వాగతం. తేనె కురిపించు కంఠునికి మాధుర్యమైన స్వాగతం. దయతో నిండిన నయనునికి నవ్యమైన స్వాగతం. తేనె కురిపించు కంఠునికి మాధుర్యమైన స్వాగతం. చెక్కిలి పైన చుక్కతో ఉన్న చక్కని సాయికి స్వాగతం. చెక్కిలి పైన చుక్కతో ఉన్న చక్కని సాయికి స్వాగతం. కలలో ఇలలో ఎన్నడు వీడని మా స్వామికి స్వాగతం. కలలో ఇలలో ఎన్నడు వీడని మా స్వామికి స్వాగతం. మగమా మగమా గమదనిద గమదని సనిద మగమగరిస. మగమా మగమా గమదనిద గమదని సనిద మగమగరిస. మా ప్రేమకు రూపై నిలచిన సాయికి స్వాగతం సుస్వాగతం. ప్రేమకు రూపై నిలచిన సాయికి స్వాగతం సుస్వాగతం. స్వాగతం సుస్వాగతం. స్వాగతం సుస్వాగతం.
ಓಂ ಶ್ರೀ ಸಾಯಿರಾಮ್. ಸ್ವಾಮಿಯ ದಿವ್ಯ ಚರಣ ಕಮಲಗಳಿಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಕೋಟಿ ಕೋಟಿ ಪ್ರಣಾಮಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸುತ್ತಾ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೆರೆದಿರ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನನ್ನ ಸಪ್ರೇಮ ಸಾಯಿರಾಮ್. I offer my loving pranams at the lotus feet of our Bhagawan, Sri Sathya Sai Baba. My loving Sairam to everyone. I welcome you all on this joyous celebration of Ishwaramma Puraskara Samarambha 2025. Before we embark on the journeys of today's program, Let's begin with the tradition of lighting a lamp. I humbly invite our honored guest to light the lamp. We request our Mahila devotees to chant the Durga Suktam while the lamp is being lit.
प्रचोदयात्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामभित्रयवतु गणेशाय नमः सरस्वत्यै नमः श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम्। ॐ जातवेदसे सुनवामसो ममराति यतो निदहाति वेदः स नः पर्षदति दुर्गाणि विश्वानावेव सिन्धुं दुरितात्यग्निः तामग्निवर्णां तपसा ज्वलन्तीं वैरोचनीं कर्मफलेषु जुष्टाम् दुर्गां देवीगं शरणमहं प्रपद्ये सुतरसि तरसे नमः अग्ने त्वं पारयानव्यो अस्मान् स्वस्तिभिरति दुर्गाणि विश्वा पोष्य पृथ्वी बहुला न उर्वी भवा लोकायतनयाय संयोः विश्वानि नो दुर्गः जातवेदः सिन्धुन्न नावा दुरिताधिपर्षि अग्ने अत्रिवन्मनसा गृणानो अस्माकं बोध्यविता तनूनाम् पृतनाजितगं सहमानमुग्रमग्निगं हुवेम परमात् सधस्तात् स नः पर्षदति दुर्गाणि विश्वाक्षामद्देवो अतिदुरितात्यग्निः रत्नोषिकमीड्यो अध्वरेषु सनाचहो दानव्यश्च सत्सि स्वाञ्चाग्ने तनुवं विप्रयस्वास्मभ्यं च सौभगमायजस्व गोभिर्जुष्टमयुजो निषिक्तन्तवेन्द्रविष्णोरनुसञ्चरेम नागस्य पृष्ठमपि संवसानो वैष्णवीर्लोक इह मादयन्ताम् कात्यायनाय विद्महे कन्याकुमारि धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गिः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ संसमिद्युवसे वृषन्नग्ने विश्वान्यर्य इळस्पदे समिध्यसे नो वसून्याभरा सङ्गच्छध्वं संवदध्वं संवो मनांसि जानताम् देवा भागं यथा पूर्वे सञ्जानाना उपासते समानो मन्त्रः समितिः समानी समानं मनः सह चित्तमेषाम् समानं मन्त्रमभिमन्त्र एव समानेन वो हविषा जुहोमि समानीव आकूतिः समाना हृदयानि वः समानमस्तु वो मनो यथा वस्तु सहासति ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
Thank you, sisters, for energizing the environment with bliss. To extend a warm welcome to this distinguished gathering, we now invite Srimati Rashmi Nateshan, convener of the Ishwaramma Puraskara Committee, to deliver the welcome address. We will have a brief narration on the significance of the Ishwaramma Puraskara Award, followed by a video that takes us through the journey of the Ishwaramma Puraskara Samarambha from its inception till present day. Join us to reflect on the inspiring journey and the impact it has made over the years.
Om Shri Sai Ram. My humble pranams at the lotus feet of our beloved Bhagawan, Shri Sathya Sai Baba. Esteemed guests, respected awardees, revered elders, and my dear brothers and sisters, loving Sai Ram to all of you. It is with immense joy that I stand here on behalf of the Mahila Vibhag of the Sri Sathya Sai Seva organizations of the state of Karnataka, and as the convener of the Ishwaramma Puraskara Samarambha committee, to welcome you all to this auspicious occasion. This year holds special significance as the 100th year of our dear Bhagawan's advent and the 15th year of Ishwaramma Puraskara Samarambha. We pray for Bhagawan's grace and blessings and prayers to Mother Ishwaramma for the success of this program. The Ishwaramma Puraskara pays tribute to Mother Ishwaramma, the chosen mother of Bhagawan, who embodied simplicity, sacrifice, and selflessness. This award honors women whose selfless service reflects Bhagawan's message to us to love all and serve all. And service to man is service to God. As we celebrate this centenary, let it not be just a remembrance, but a call to love in action. Let me take the honor in inviting Sri R.J. Retnagar Garu, the esteemed Managing Trustee of the Sri Sathya Sai Central Trust, to this august gathering. His presence is a great honor, and we are fortunate to have him address us today. We extend a heartfelt welcome and Sai Ram to you, sir. I extend a warm welcome to Srimati Himavahini Retnagar, our guest of honor. It's an honor and always a pleasure to have you with us, especially in this centenary year. We are privileged once again to have you as our guest of honor. A very warm welcome to Lieutenant General Dr. Madhuri Kanitkar, our honored guest for today's program. We are grateful for the presence of Lieutenant General Dr. Kanitkar for joining us. We are deeply honored to have two very eminent personalities with us today, and they are very long-time devotees of our beloved Bhagawan. Welcome and Sairam to you. It's my honor to welcome Srimati Shamantakamani Bhashyam, affectionately called as Mani Aunty among the Sai devotees. She has graciously accepted our invitation to join us for this occasion. I'm privileged to welcome our most revered invitees of the day, the recipients of the Ishwaramma Puraskara 2025, whose dedication and hard work we celebrate today. We have Dr. Prema Dhanraj, who will be conferred the year's Ishwaramma Puraskara for her service in the field of medical care. We welcome to you, Patience Sairam to you. May I now welcome Srimati Sunanda Vasudev Tolabandi, who will be conferred the Ishwaramma Puraskara for her work in social care. Sairam to you. I extend our welcome to all her family members who has joined us today. We have Srimati Nanda Prasad, representing Help Educator Child, who will be conferred the Ishwaramma Puraskara for Educare. We welcome you and the team members for the function. We have very special invitee, Srimati Sumitra Kuluru from Dharwad. Hearty welcome to you and extend our welcome to her family members also. I welcome Srimati Shri Nageshji Jakapa, Member of Executive Council, Srimati Shashibala, Sri Kotishwar Rao, National Coordinators of the Sri Sathya Sai Seva organization, Sri Vasuki Sir, Convener, and to all members of the Sri Sathya Sai Trust, and Sri Patnapai, our State President, Karnataka North, Sri Venkatramana Gosavi Sir, State President, Karnataka South, Sri Vinay Kumar, Convener of the Brindavan Management Committee, and all the members of the committee on board, and Sri SNS Murthy Sir. We welcome Dr. Sundaresh and all members of the Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Medical Sciences and Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning to today's program. Warm, heartfelt welcome to all the office bearers, members of the organization of the state and district levels, to all our dear Sai members and all devotees gathered here. A warm, hearty welcome to you. We look forward for a blessed and inspiring time together. Jai Sai Ram.
Swami, we the Mahilas of Mahila Vibhag offer our Koti Pranams at your divine lotus feet. We present the Mother Ishwaramma Puraskara Samarambha 2025 in your hallowed presence in Sai Ramesh Hall with deep reverence. Sai Ram to you all present here. I would like to begin with a quote from Bhagawan's discourse on Ladies' Day, 19th November 2001. It is, I quote, "It is only when women get together will the world becomes exemplary. The confluence of women is of great value. There is nothing that the women cannot achieve. We should encourage them appropriately and provide support in society. To a large extent, women have a heart which is devoid of selfishness. On the contrary, their heart is filled with compassion and love." Unquote. Mother Ishwaramma, who gifted Bhagawan to us, needs no introduction to Sai devotees the world over. A typical mother, simple, unaffected, concerned primarily with the safety of her children, hospitable and loving. She had needs and desires which were simple and revolved around the welfare of fellow villagers in and around Puttaparthi. The Divine Mother sought from her son 3 simple facilities for the villagers around her: potable water, an elementary school, and basic medical facilities. As you all know, our Swami, taking the cue from his mother, created gigantic projects for the entire area, which have become legendary all over the world. In order to celebrate and perpetuate the spirit of community service, exemplified by Ishwaramma, the idea of Ishwaramma Puraskara Samarambha took root. In October 2010, when 3,000 Sai devotees from Karnataka made a Parthi Yatra, the ever-merciful Bhagawan responded positively to our humble prayer to introduce Mother Ishwaramma program and directed our then President Sri Nagesh Dhakappa to make it an annual event. And so it has been even during the difficult COVID years when the Samarambha was carried on without a break. As an extension of the Puraskara program, several COVID warriors who had done outstanding work during the pandemic with total disregard for their lives were also felicitated in an appropriate location. More than once during his discourses, Bhagawan has stressed the importance of Manava Seva. Most of you would be familiar with his pronouncements. I read, Jantunam Nara Janma Durlabham Paropakarartham Idam Shariram Na Tapamsi Na Tirthanam Na Shastrani Japanahi Samsara Sagarottare Sajjanam Sevanam Vina. The awardees who are being honored today personify the spirit of service to society. By honoring them, we hope to spread the dictum of Bhagavan that Manava Seva is indeed Madhava Seva. Need I say more? Sai Ram to all of you. We will be viewing a small little video on the screen.
Thank you for playing the video. As we move to our next segment, it's our privilege to honor and express our gratitude to our esteemed guest, whose presence adds immense value to this gathering, Srimati Himavahini Ratnakar, Lieutenant General Dr. Madhuri Kanetkar, and Srimati Shamantakamani Bhashyam. Over to the honoring ceremony.
Gold medalist. After completing her education, she became a part of the esteemed Ratnakaram family of Puttaparthi. Through her marriage to Sri Ratnakar, Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba's nephew and the managing trustee of Sri Sathya Sai Central Trust. She is a dedicated homemaker, a path that Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba encouraged women to prioritize. Srimati Himavahini has had the good fortune to live in close proximity to Bhagawan, and she has been a recipient of his boundless love. She exemplifies in maintaining a beautiful balance between her personal, spiritual, and service commitments. She remains an epitome of simplicity, humility, and grace, touching the hearts of all who have had the privilege of knowing her. With the blessings of Bhagawan, Srimati Himavahini and Sri Ratnakar have dedicated their lives to service, continuing to be driven by Bhagawan maxim of love all, serve all. May Swami continue to bless them with good health and strength as they carry forward this divine mission of love and service. Let us all join in welcoming Srimati Himavahini Ratnakar to this auspicious occasion.
Shri Sai Ram. My humble pranams at the lotus feet of our beloved Baba. Sai Ram to all brothers and sisters and guests gathered here today. It's an honor and privilege to introduce Lieutenant General Dr. Madhuri Kanetkar, our honored guest for Ishwaramma Puraskara Samarambha 2025. Dr. Madhuri Kanetkar is a renowned physician and military officer who has made significant contributions to the field of medicine and public service. With an illustrious career spanning nearly 4 decades in the Indian Army Medical Corps, she has held various prestigious positions, including Dean and Deputy Commandant of the Armed Forces Medical College, Commandant of the Army Hospital Research and Referral, Additional Director General of the Armed Forces Medical Services. She is a highly decorated officer, having received several prestigious awards and top military honors, including the Vishishta Seva Medal in 2014, Ati Vishishta Seva Medal in 2018, and Param Vishishta Seva Medal in 2022. Dr. Kanetkar was promoted to a 3-star rank of Lieutenant General, a rare and commendable achievement. Her academic brilliance was evident early on as she secured the first position in Pune University in all 3 phases of her MBBS. She excelled academically, securing the President's Gold Medal for the Best Outgoing Student and the Kalinga Trophy for academic distinction. Dr. Kanetkar has also been recognized for her academic and research contributions, publishing numerous papers and chapters in national and international journals. She is a fellow of the National Academy of Medical Sciences. She currently serves as the Honorable Vice Chancellor of Maharashtra University of Health Sciences. Her journey exemplifies excellence and dedication. A postgraduate in pediatrics and a trained pediatric nephrologist, Dr. Kanetkar has honed her expertise at premier institutions, including the All India Institute of Medical Sciences, New Delhi. She serves as a member of the Prime Minister's Science, Technology and Innovation Advisory Council. There are multiple Sai connections with her family, as a teenager, Dr. Kanetkar got to meet Bhagawan and receive his blessings in 1974 right here in Brindavan. Lieutenant General Dr. Madhuri Kanetkar has served the nation as an army officer, is serving humanity as a doctor, and now she serves the students as an educator. We are grateful for her to have joined us this morning and speaking to us today at the Ishwaramma Puraskara Samarambha, which honors people in educare, medicare, and sociocare. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to Lieutenant General Dr. Madhuri Kanetkar. Jai Sai Ram.
Om Shri Sai Ram. I offer my humble pranams at the lotus feet of Divine Mother Ishwaramma and our loving Mother Sai. A loving Sai Ram to everyone present here. Paramam Pavitram Baba Vibhutim Paramam Vichitram Leela Vibhutim. I'm sure all of us have heard this mantra and we also chant it regularly. Today, we are blessed to have with us Srimati Shamantamani Bhashyam, lovingly called Mani Auntie, whom Swami chose as his divine instrument to compose the holy Vibhuti mantra. Srimati Mani Bhashyam is the daughter of Sri Raghavachari and Srimati Janakamma. Janakamma was an amazing singer. Mani Auntie inherited that divine art form from her mother. Srimati Mani Bhashyam did her bachelor's in music from the University of Mysore. Her family was one among the 5 families that started Akhand Bhajan. Auntie had her first darshan of Swami in a devotee's house here in Bengaluru. Swami wanted someone to sing during that darshan. Mani Auntie and her cousin sang a kriti and Swami was very happy. He blessed them, addressed them as Bengaluru Ammayilu and asked them to come to Parthi. Mani Auntie went to Parthi with her aunt in 1946. Swami gave her Pada Namaskar and asked her what she wanted. She was around 10 years old and she said, "Swami, I want nothing." Swami smiled, put his loving hand on her head, and blessed her that she will keep singing till her last breath. True to Swami's words, she is still singing and guiding aspiring singers. Auntie has directed many devotional singing programs sung by Balavika's children and Balavika's alumni, which were offered in Swami's immediate presence here in Brindavan and in his omnipresence in Puttaparthi. Recently, in December 2024, devotees from Canada during their Parthi Yatra offered in Prasanthi Nilayam a bouquet of songs taught by Auntie. Mani Auntie has composed a number of Sai bhajans, a few of which have been popularized by none other than Swami himself. Mita Smita Sundara Mukharavinda, Hara Shiva Shankara Shashanka Shekara, Shankari Parameshwari, Bhajo Madhura Hari Nam Nirantara are a few of Mani Auntie's beautiful compositions. I am highly honored and delighted to welcome Srimati Shamantakamani Bhashyam to today's Samarambha. Jai Sai Ram.
Thank you to all our esteemed guests for gracing this occasion. We now proceed to the most awaited event of the day, the 15th award ceremony of Ishwaramma Puraskara Samarambha. We pray for Bhagawan's grace and blessing to confer the prestigious Ishwaramma Puraskara Award upon our three esteemed awardees, Dr. Prema Dhanraj, Srimati Sunanda Vasdev Tolbandi, and Srimati Nanda Prasad. Over to the awardee ceremony.
My loving pranams to our beloved Bhagawan, Sri Sathya Sai Baba. And a Sai Ram to all who have gathered here in Brindavan on this auspicious day of the Ishwaramma Puraskara function. I felt so privileged and inspired when I met this courageous, charismatic, confident, very cheerful and immensely capable lady, Dr. Prema Dhanraj, at her Agni Raksha Center in Bangalore. She is a living legend, and you will soon understand why. Dr. Prema Dhanraj was awarded the prestigious Padma Shri Award just last year. Prema was born in a loving Christian family right here in Bengaluru. In her childhood, Prema dreamt of becoming a professional singer as she had inherited her parents' immense musical talents. Destiny had other and more challenging plans for her. When Prema was just an 8-year-old girl, a terrible accident caused almost 50% of her body, including her face, to get severely burned. Her survival is and always will be considered a medical miracle. After early and rather inadequate treatment in a hospital in Bangalore, she developed serious complications and life-threatening issues. Her parents took her to CMC Vellore in the hope of getting better care. After many months of painful treatments, dressings which made her cry for hours, and 14 challenging surgeries, the CMC plastic surgeon's team was able to reconstruct her burnt face and neck. This was indeed a God-given Punarjanma. This brave girl then went on to excel in academics and fulfilled her mother's promise made to God when she was fighting for her life, that if her daughter survived, she would become a doctor and serve humanity. Dr. Prema Dhanaraj did her MBBS at KMC Hubli, went on to do an MS in general surgery at CMC Vellore, the very institute that had given her the Punarjanma. And then she chose to do her MCH in nothing other than burns and plastic reconstructive surgery. After completing her MCH at CMC Ludhiana, this burn survivor became a burn savior for many, many more to come. Dr. Dhanaraj has a fellowship in pediatric burns and reconstruction surgery from Galveston, Texas, USA, an FRCS from Glasgow, and an honorary degree as the Doctor of Divinity. She was conferred in 2019. She is a fellow of International Medical Sciences Academy and a member of many professional associations. She has brought international standards of care and innovative pain management to our burns treatment modalities applied all across this country. She has lovingly served thousands of patients and inspired hundreds of students while she was first a lecturer, then a professor, and then head of department of plastic surgery at CMC Vellore. You will all agree that when her parents chose the name Prema for her, it was so apt because her whole life epitomizes loving service to humanity. In the year 2007, Dr. Prema and her sister Chitra started Agni Raksha, a non-for-profit organization that is dedicated to preventing and helping burns victims. This they did to honor their mother's memory. They provide treatment and rehabilitation as well as counseling and support in skills training to these survivors. For the people suffering from burns and post-burns complications, Dr. Prema is a beacon of hope at Agni Raksha. Here, they learn to live with their scars, but with their heads held high, with dignity and self-sufficiency. Many have become successful entrepreneurs and run their own bakeries and tailoring shops after getting trained at the Agni Raksha Skill Training Center. Dr. Dhanaraj published a book titled Plastic Surgery Made Easy. As a fellow surgeon, let me tell you, it's not easy, but she makes it sound easy. She has authored articles and papers in reputed professional journals and contributed chapters to medical textbooks. The full list of her achievements and awards and accolades would take a long time. Best to go on the website and listen to some of her YouTube videos and her write-ups. Having Dr. Prema here in our midst, ma'am, is a real honor and I think an inspiration to all of us. Jai Sai Ram.
With humble pranams at the lotus feet of Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, Sai Ram to you all. It is my honor to introduce an extraordinary woman whose life has been dedicated to the service of society, Srimati Sunanda Vasudeva Tolbandi from Vijaypura. She is a warrior for justice, a savior for the vulnerable, and a beacon of hope for countless women and children in Karnataka. Srimati Sunanda holds a degree in commerce, but her true passion has always been towards social service. With over 3 decades of service to women and children, she founded Ujjwala Rural Development Service Institute in 1993 on focusing on women's health, children's welfare, and rehabilitation. Her fight against child marriage is nothing short of revolutionary. Working as advisory committee member chaired by retired Supreme Court Judge Dr. Shivraj Patil, she became the first to speak against the practice of child marriage in the state. Her advocacy led to the prevention of over 2,200 child marriages and rescuing countless children from exploitation. ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊಟ್ಟ ಮೊದಲು 2000ರಲ್ಲಿ ವಿವಾಹದ ಕುರಿತು ಧ್ವನಿ ಎತ್ತಿದವರು. ಜಮಖಂಡಿ ತಾಲೂಕಿನಲ್ಲಿ 24 ಸಾಮೂಹಿಕ ಬಾಲ್ಯ ವಿವಾಹಗಳನ್ನು ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ತಂಡದೊಂದಿಗೆ ತಡೆದವರು. ಇಲ್ಲಿಯವರೆಗೆ 2200ಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಬಾಲ್ಯ ವಿವಾಹಗಳನ್ನು ತಡೆದು ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನು ರಕ್ಷಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. As a member of the state government's Child Marriage Prevention Core Committee, she has influenced policy and public discourse on child marriage. She worked with the anti-child labor movement, Karnataka State AIDS Control Society, and Child Helpline 1098. She has rescued and rehabilitated more than 1,000 children from situations like child labor, trafficking, and abuse, brought them into the mainstream, and educated them. She ensures that children and women receive the protection and rehabilitation they deserve. Through her family counseling center, she has managed to unite over 210 families, providing critical support to those in need without government grants. Despite facing significant personal risks and threats to her life, while standing up for what is right, she has rehabilitated over 900 orphans and made a center for HIV-infected orphans in her own family land, is a testament to her unwavering commitment to humanity. Her relentless efforts have been recognized with multiple awards, including 7 state and 3 national honors. ಅವರ ಕೆಲಸದ ನಿರಂತರ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನಗಳನ್ನು 7 ರಾಜ್ಯ ಮತ್ತು 3 ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಸಮ್ಮೇಳನಗಳನ್ನು ಸೇರಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳುವ ಮೂಲಕ ಗುರುತಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ನ್ಯಾಯಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವ ಬದ್ಧತೆ, ಅದರ ಪ್ರಭಾವ ಲೆಕ್ಕವಿಲ್ಲದಷ್ಟು ಜನರಿಗೆ ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿದಾಯವಾಗಿದೆ. Her true achievement lies in the smiles of the children she has saved, the families she has united, and the lives she has transformed. Today, as we welcome her, let us be inspired by her courage, her determination, and her endless compassion. Please join me in giving a warm round of applause to Srimati Sunanda Vasudeva Tolbandi, a true champion of social justice. Jai Sai Ram.
Sairam, dear brothers and sisters, at the outset, I offer my humble pranams at the lotus feet of our beloved Bhagawan, Sri Sathya Sai Baba Varu. Today, I am honored to introduce Srimati Nanda Prasad. She is our esteemed recipient of the Ishwaramma Puraskara for Educare this year. She heads an NGO called Help Educate a Child. Srimati Nanda Prasad is a visionary leader and a passionate advocate for Help Educate a Child, an organization with its focus on transforming the lives of children in the most remote areas of Hills near Chamarajanagar district. These districts are known for their extreme backwardness, with schools lacking basic amenities like power, water, and infrastructure. In such challenging conditions, where many parents could not afford the simplest educational materials, this organization has worked relentlessly to make education accessible to these children. Since its inception, Help Educate a Child has made tremendous strides, initially supporting 4 schools and now reaching 21 schools, over 1,600 children. And 19 kindergarten and Anganwadi centers benefiting more than 3,000 children. They have improved the school's infrastructure, providing furniture, installing solar lamps and pumps, and creating mini libraries to spark the children's interest in reading. Essential supplies such as uniforms, shoes, stationeries, and sports items have been provided to facilitate their education. In addition, the organization addresses the shortage of teachers by appointing teaching aides and has set up computer centers for skill development. Educational camps with inspiring lectures by experts is also there. Each year, the organization recognizes top performing students, encouraging them to strive for excellence. Medical and dental camps are also conducted for these children. Srimati Nanda Prasad's journey is nothing short of inspiring. She holds a master's degree in psychology from Vanderbilt University and spent a decade running an SSI unit before founding Messrs. Dent Eck in 1991. Her entrepreneurial achievements have been widely recognized, earning her the Women in Vocation Award, the Kayika Ratna Award, and the National Award for Small-Scale Entrepreneurs by the Government of India. Beyond her professional success, she is a published poet with the 3 books in Kannada and English to her name. By honoring Srimati Nanda Prasad with the Ishwaramma Puraskara for Educare, we recognize the enduring impact Help Educate a Child has created to empower children through education. Let us take a moment to applaud her extraordinary journey of selfless service, which stands as a beacon of hope and a reminder of the power of dedication in creating a brighter future. Jai Sai Ram.
Thank you, all the awardees. We are blessed to have you all today with us here. With Bhagawan's bountiful blessings, in the sacred centenary year, we have the privilege of recognizing the exceptional service of two remarkable achievements, Srimati Mangalamma and Srimati Sumitra Kolluru. The committee decided to honor them with a special recognition. Over to the proceedings.
Om Shri Sai Ram, offering my humble pranams at the lotus feet of our beloved Swami. Respected elders, brothers and sisters of the Sai family, Sai Ram to you all. Today, as we are celebrating the centenary birthday of our beloved Swami, we have also the opportunity to honor a centenarian whose life has been a shining example of Swami's teaching, Srimati Mangalamma, the revered 100-year-old Grand Lady of Mysore. It's my great honor and privilege to introduce this extraordinary person who embodies wisdom and selfless service. Due to her advanced age, Srimati Mangalamma could not be present with us today. The members of her committee went to Mysore and had the honor to felicitate her on the 19th November, the day declared as Ladies' Day by our beloved Bhagawan. They were greeted by a sprightly lady, none other than Srimati Mangalamma. What followed was a spellbinding and awe-inspiring 3-hour conversation. She quoted freely from Ramayana, Mahabharata, and the Bhagavad Gita, with an amazing clarity of thoughts, speech, and a gift of narration. We will see a video presentation of this in a short while. It's a real challenge for me to talk about her numerous achievements in a short time. Srimati Mangalamma's life is a testament to the ideals of Sanatana Dharma. She was born in a religious family, her mother a pious homemaker, and father a priest of the Chamundi temple in Mysore, who was blessed to have darshan of Swami Vivekananda. She's the only girl in her family to pass lower secondary school in English. She's a multilinguistic and is fluent in English, Hindi, Tamil, Kannada, and Telugu. From the tender age of 8, she displayed an innate desire to serve others, the Seva bhava that only grew stronger with time. She was married at the age of 12. Circumstances didn't allow her to continue studies, but that didn't deter her spirits. She mastered the skills of weaving and tailoring. She participated and was imprisoned during the Quit India movement. Later, the family shifted to Mandya. Finishing her household chores, she taught children tailoring and Hindi. It started with a single child, which soon became a class of 60. Students from the age of 6 to 60 years. Thus, the journey of her selfless service began, transforming her home into a hub of learning. In her own words, her house became a mini Bharat, as she has students from all religions. For over 3 decades, her home remained a sacred space of knowledge and service, where young girls were empowered not just with education, but also encouraged to participate in Seva, visiting hospitals and engaging in social welfare activities. Inspired by the teachings of Sri Ramakrishna Paramahansa, she invited many spiritual leaders to give talks on spirituality. Many of her students went on to become esteemed professors and professionals. After the passing away of her husband in 1993, she dedicated herself entirely to Seva. She says, and I quote, "Dharma is acharane." She served in a school for special children for 14 years, visited many villages to serve in medical camps, and preached Bhagavad Gita and messages of Sri Ramakrishna Paramahansa and Swami Vivekananda. She has even conducted Sai bhajans for prisoners. Her deep devotion to spiritual learning led her to study Kamakha at the age of 60, enabling her the in-depth study of the scriptures. She has since authored 16 spiritual books, many biographies, sharing the wisdom of Bhagavad Gita and the teaching of Swami Vivekananda. Even to this day, she maintains a diary in her beautiful handwriting. She cooks with the help of her son, Sri Narahari, who says, and I quote, "She is taking care of me rather than the other way around." Over the past decade, she has received a lot of recognition and accolades and around 50 awards, including Sir M. Vishweshwaraya Award. The Vice President of India, Shri B.D. Jetty, has honored her for her lifelong service to humanity. She truly epitomizes Swami's saying, "Madhav Seva is Manav Seva, and work is worship." We are indeed blessed to have noble souls like Srimati Mangalama, who have selflessly served the society. We pray to Swami to bless her with his abundant grace. Jai Sai Ram.
ಈ ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳು ಹೊರಗಡೆ ತುಂಬ ಕೆಲವು ಜೈಂಟ್ಗಳೇ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡು, ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಟೈಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನ ಹೊತ್ತು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸರಿ, ಇದು 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 ಸುಮಾರು 50-60 ಹುಡುಗರು ಹುಡುಗಿರು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸೇರಿ ಫೀಸ್ ತೊಗೋತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ತುಂಬ ಜನ ಬರೋದು ನಮ್ಮ ಪಾಠಕ್ಕೆ 6 ವರ್ಷದ ಹುಡುಗರಿಂದ 60 ವರ್ಷದವರೆಗೂ ಬರೋದು. ಎಲ್ಲ ಗುಂಪಿನವರು ಸೇರಿ ನಮ್ಮದೊಂದು ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಮಿನಿ ಭಾರತ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಎಲ್ಲ ಜಾತಿನೂ ಇತ್ತು. ಸುಮಾರು 30 ವರ್ಷ ಹಿಂದೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಜೀವನ ಆಯಿತು ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಆವಾಗ SSLC ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಪ್ರವೇಶಿಕ ಮುಗಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಸರ್ಕಾರಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಸಿಗೋದು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಬಂದು ಇವತ್ತು ಕೆಲವರು ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಕೆಲವರು ಇದಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. 1954ರಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಧನೆಯಿ ಶತಮಾನೋತ್ಸವ, ಅದು ದಲಿತ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಸೇವೆ. ಆ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ 2000 ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಊಟ. ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲೇ ಈ ಸಾಯಿಬಾಬಾ ಇವೆರಡೂ ಬರ್ತಾಯಿದ್ರು. ಆ ಗುಂಪು ಒಂದು ಸೇರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಭಜನೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವಿಶೇಷ, ಅವರು ಜೈಲಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಭಜನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೈದಿಗಳಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ. ಅದು 25 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಕಾಲ ನಾನು ಈ ಸಾಯಿಬಾಬಾ ಭಜನೆಯನ್ನು ನಡೆಸ್ತಿದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ. ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸಹಕಾರ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು. ಅವರೇ ನಾವು ಹೋಗುವಂತಕ್ಕೆ ಫೋಟೋ ಇಟ್ಟು ಹಾರ ಮಾಡಿ ಹಾಡೋರು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹೇಳೋರು ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಮನಸ್ಸು ಪರಿವರ್ತನೆ ಆಯಿತು ಅಂತ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಇಷ್ಟು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದಕ್ಕಿಷ್ಟು ನನಗೆ ಅಧಿಕಾರ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಹಣ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಮನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಜನ. ಅದ್ರ ಹಿಂದೆ ದೈವಶಕ್ತಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ದೈವಶಕ್ತಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈಸೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಂಟಲಿ ಒಂದು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ವಿದ್ಯಾಸಾಗರ್ ಅಂತ ನಡೆಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದರು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗೋರಿಗೆ ವಿಚಾರಿಸಿದ್ದೆ, ನಮಗೇನಾದ್ರು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಅವಕಾಶ ಬನ್ನಿ ಅಂತ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು. ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ದೆ ಸುಮಾರು 14 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಕಾಲ. 2-3 ಹಳ್ಳಿ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ನ ದತ್ತು ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದರು. ಆ ಹಳ್ಳಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ತಿಂಗಳು ಹೋಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಫ್ರೀ ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪ್. ಸುತನ ಸಹೋದರನ ಮಗನ ತಳೋದರಿಯ ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾವನ ತಿರುಗವಲಗಿ ಗಾಳಿಗೆಳೆದನ ಅಣ್ಣ ನವ್ಯೆಯ ನಾರಿನಿಯ ಮಗ ಮಗ್ಗದ. ಗಮಕ ಕಲಿಯೋ ಮಹಾಭಾರತನ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಓದಬೇಕಾಯ್ತು. ಓದಿದ್ದೇನಾಯಿತು, ಬಲಿಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತು. ಆವಾಗ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರವಾಗಿ ಭಾರತ ದರ್ಶನ, ದೇವಗಿರಿ ಅಳಸಿದ್ರಾಚಾರ್ಯರು ಭಾರತ, ರಾಜಾಜಿ ಭಾರತ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಓದಿ ಬರೆದು ಮಹಾಭಾರತ ಸಂಗ್ರಹ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಮ್ಮ ರಂಗನಾಥಾನಂದರಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಶಾರದಾದೇವಿಯವರು ಜೀವಿತ ಪದ್ಯದ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಆನಂದ ಮಾನಸಿಕವಾದದ್ದು, ಸಂತೋಷ ಭೌತಿಕವಾದದ್ದು. ಈ ಆನಂದ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗೋದು. ಈ ಆನಂದ ಸುಲಭವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋದಂತ ಯಾವುದು? ಭಜನೆ. ಭಜನಾನಂದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಾನಂದ ಬೇರೆ ಯಾರು? ನಾವೊಂದು ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಾವು ಮಾಡೋ ಕೆಲಸದಲ್ಲೇ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಒಂದು ಅನ್ನೋದೊಂದು ಭಾವನೆ ಬಂತು. ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಇನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಹಿಂದೆ ಒಬ್ಬ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಅದನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ಯಾರು ಬೇಕು?
ಓಂ ಶ್ರೀ ಸಾಯಿರಾಮ್. ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಮಂಗಳಮ್ಮನವರು ಕಳುಹಿಸಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿರುವಂತಹ ಕೃತಜ್ಞತಾ ಪತ್ರ. ಭಗವಾನ್ ಶ್ರೀ ಸತ್ಯಸಾಯಿ ಬಾಬಾ ಅವರ ಶತಮಾನೋತ್ಸವ ಹಾಗೂ ಈಶ್ವರಮ್ಮ ಪುರಸ್ಕಾರ ಸಮಾರಂಭದ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥಾಪಕ ಮಂಡಳಿಯವರಿಗೆ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು. ನನ್ನ ಜೀವನದ ಕೊನೆಯ ಘಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಈಶ್ವರಮ್ಮ ಪುರಸ್ಕಾರ ಲಭಿಸಿರುವುದು ಅನಿರೀಕ್ಷಿತವಾದದ್ದು. ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಸಂತೋಷವಾಗಿದೆ. ಭಗವಂತ ಲೋಕಹಿತೈಷಿ. ತನ್ನ ಸಂತಾನವನ್ನು ಕಾಪಾಡುವುದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನಾ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯೋಜನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಿದ್ಧಪಡಿಸಿರುತ್ತಾನೆ. ಯಾರ ಮೂಲಕವಾಗಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಲ್ಪಡಬೇಕೆಂಬುದು ಅವನ ಇಚ್ಛೆ. ಭಗವಂತನ ಪೂರ್ವ ಸಿದ್ಧತೆಯಂತೆ ನನ್ನ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಸಹ ಸಮಾಜ ಸೇವೆಗೆ ಸದವಕಾಶಗಳು ಒದಗಿ ಬಂತು ಎಂದೇ ಭಾವಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಅಳಿಲು ಸೇವೆಗೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟ ಜನತಾ ಜನಾರ್ದನರಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಋಣಿ. ಮಾನವ ಧರ್ಮವನ್ನು ಆಚರಿಸಿ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಆನಂದವನ್ನು ಪಡೆಯುವ ಸೌಭಾಗ್ಯ ದೊರೆತದ್ದು ಪೂರ್ವ ಸಂಸ್ಕಾರದಿಂದ. ಯಾವುದೇ ಪುರಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು ಸನ್ಮಾನ ದೊರೆತರೂ ಅವೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಭಗವಂತನ ಕೈಂಕರ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಮತ್ತಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹವನ್ನು ನೀಡುತ್ತವೆ, ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿಯೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚುತ್ತದೆ. ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತ ದೊರೆತಿರುವ ಈಶ್ವರಮ್ಮ ಪುರಸ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಸಮಾಜವೇ ಮೂಲ ಕಾರಣ. ಸತ್ಯಸಾಯಿ ಬಾಬಾ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ವತಿಯಿಂದ ಪಡೆಯುತ್ತಿರುವ ಪುರಸ್ಕಾರವನ್ನೂ ಸಹ ಸಮಾಜ ದೇವತೆಯ ಸತ್ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ವಿನಿಯೋಗಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಇಂದಿನ ಕಾರ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿ ಆನಂದಿಸಲು ಆರೋಗ್ಯದ ಅನುಮತಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಭಗವಂತನ ಇಚ್ಛೆಯ ಮುಂದೆ ಯಾವುದೂ ನಡೆಯುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಪೂರ್ವಭಾವಿಯಾಗಿ ನವೆಂಬರ್ 19, 2024 ಈಶ್ವರಮ್ಮ ಪುರಸ್ಕಾರ ಸಮಿತಿಯ ಸದಸ್ಯರು ಮೈಸೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಂದು ಗೌರವಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಭಕ್ತರು ನೆರದಲ್ಲಿಯೇ ದೇಗುಲ. ಭಗವಂತನ ಸನ್ನಿಧಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪಡೆದ ಸನ್ಮಾನ ಚಿರಸ್ಮರಣೀಯವಾದದ್ದು. ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಶ್ರದ್ಧಾ ಭಕ್ತಿಗಳಿಂದ ಸೇವೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸುತ್ತಿರುವ ಕಾರ್ಯಕರ್ತರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕ ಕೃತಜ್ಞತೆಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಸರ್ವೇ ಜನಾಃ ಸುಖಿನೋ ಭವಂತು. ಸಮಸ್ತ ಸನ್ಮಂಗಳಾನಿ ಭವಂತು. CS ಮಂಗಳಮ್ಮ.
I offer my most humble salutations at the lotus feet of my beloved Swami. Sairam to this august gathering. Today, it's my privilege to introduce a very selfless and inspiring woman, Srimati Sumitra Koluru. Srimati Sumitra Koluru's story is a remarkable testament to the power of dedication, compassion, and the transformative potential of education. Her journey from teaching in the remote village of Dopenhatti to her current role as a teacher in Alnavar is an inspiring example of selfless service and resilience. In September 2005, Srimati Sumitra was appointed as a teacher at the Government Higher Primary School in Dopenhatti, a remote village in Dharwad Taluk. At that time, Dopenhatti was an isolated village with only about 35 to 40 families. There were no motorable roads, not even dirt paths, and it was situated deep within a forest. The homes were all made of mud. In fact, even today, Google Maps indicates that there is no accessible route to this village. When Srimati Sumitra received her appointment order, no one even knew where this village was located. After some effort, a postman directed her to a narrow trail through the forest and left her to navigate the path on her own. and she had to push her way through thick bushes to reach the village. Srimati Sumitra's daily commute to school was 19 kilometers, including a bus ride and a 3-kilometer walk through dense forest. On many occasions, she had to hide from wild animals such as leopards, and during the rainy season, the last 2 kilometers were particularly dangerous. Despite these challenges, she remained undeterred. Initially apprehensive, she soon realized the profound impact she could have on the village, where children lived in poor hygiene and many elders had lost hope. She felt an inner calling to help the children reach their full potential and to raise awareness among the parents about the broader world and the possibilities it offered. One of the first challenges she faced beyond the thick forest was overcoming the resistance from the village elders who were hesitant to embrace change. She spent time engaging with them, gradually earning their trust. She convinced them to let children continue their education beyond the 5th standard at the Kasturba Gandhi Balaka Vidyalaya hostel in Alnavar. For the elders, this was an unfathomable idea as they were wary of the unknown. However, she went above and beyond to guide them through the entire process, handling paperwork, navigating government formalities, and ensuring that the children were settled in the new school. Her dedication has transformed Dopenahatti from a struggling village into a thriving community. As her influence grew, parents began to recognize the value of education, and today, every child in the village is receiving education. Many families have relocated to better areas to secure a brighter future for their children. The village has experienced significant improvements in hygiene, education, and a newfound trust in the outside world. Srimati Sumitra takes immense pride in seeing her former students excel, with many achieving top ranks and even becoming engineers. Her greatest reward lies in witnessing the transformation of both the children and the entire village. Her efforts to shift mindsets has been fully realized. As you have seen in the pictures on the screen, she is an ecologist in her own right. She has transformed barren land around the school by planting trees, fostered patriotism by honoring a soldier from the village, taught Kannada to children in border areas, and introduced and celebrated Indian culture, instilling a deep sense of pride in the children for their heritage. Human transformation is one of the most difficult achievements. Yet, with unwavering dedication and a clear vision, Srimati Sumitra has single-handedly brought about this change in Dopenahatti. Despite her immense impact, she remains humble, focused on the success of her community rather than seeking recognition for herself. Thank you, and Jai Sai Ram.
With this, we conclude the award presentation for today, and we move forward with the address from our distinguished guest. We humbly invite Lieutenant General Dr. Madhuri Kanetkar to address the gathering.
Sairam, my humble pranam at the lotus feet of Ishwaramma Sutta Bhagawan Sri Sai Baba, and my humble prayers to the great mother Ishwaramma, whose celebrations, Puraskar, we are celebrating today. At the same time, I compliment all the ladies who have been awarded today and recognized for the selfless service that Baba has taught us. And I compliment the search committee for finding out all these gems and bringing them before us to encourage us, to stimulate us, and show us a path away. But most of all, I thank them and the committee members for bringing me back after 50 years to this holy, pious ashram at Brindavan. I'm transported 50 years ago when it was a short of a miracle that got us here. It was the railway strike of 1974. My mother was very keen that we attend Nageshanna and the Vaini's wedding right here, blessed by Baba. And the whole family was against her traveling where there were no trains coming in. But somehow, one day before we were set to come out, the train started, and the whole train had just the three of us, my mother and the two sisters who came with her. Dr. Nilayam is my younger sister, and we were all, and my youngest sister, three of us. And we had full police protection, and we reached here, didn't realize what it was, but Baba, who knows all, sees all, just turned around to my mother and said, "Did you reach?" I ensured. And it was a miracle. But there's another little thing that I remember years back. I was just into my early teens, just beginning, I was that young. And I was suffering from a problem on my feet, which would get cuts and it would bleed. And in those days, it was not such a well-developed ashram. There was reddish soil all around. There was Sai Gita, a young baby roaming around, and Baba would had us sing there. The wedding function was going on right here. And we were walking around barefoot, and my mother was very concerned because my feet would crack and they would bleed. But somehow at that point, she forgot to remind me not to do it, wear socks, do that, and I ran around. And God's grace, I never had a single crack again till this date. So I think this is what, there are things which have no answers. My scientific mind gives no logic, no reasoning. But the spiritual part given to me by my mother, I think is what sees me through. And today, as I humbly stand before you, having achieved 3 roles, I was introduced as, a military general. But if you see, in one life, Baba ensured I got to serve in 3 capacities. As a soldier, giving service to the nation. As a doctor, healing the sick. And as an educator, giving education. So the 3 roles of being a doctor, a soldier, and a teacher, and wearing those 3 hats in one life can only be with Baba's grace. And every time there are so many tough decisions I have to take as I climb the ladder of success, and I would just close my eyes and get the answers to every challenge which I used as an opportunity. And I thank the Lord for that. I think this is what it's about. And taking a leaf from that, I also salute all the devotees sitting here who are all mothers, parents, fathers, all of you who the society needs more than ever. As we celebrate the centenary year, I think its spirituality and a way of life needs to reach every member. Some of us are lucky. Some of us have mothers who have given us when we are young. They taught us, and those lifelong lessons carry with us through the life. But everyone may not be so lucky. There are lots of hardships they go through. And that is why Baba has taught us, love all, serve all. If each one of us reached out to the unreached in society, in whatever way we can, I think the world will be a better place. While we celebrate 75 years of independence, and there's so much happening, most of us have such negative things. There may be corruption, there's dirt, there's everything going on. And we may complain, but at those times, we should remember what have we learned from Baba. Don't weigh yourself down with the negatives. Start with what you can do. At each level, there will be something that you can do, just the way we've seen amazing women here, whether it was going down to a village and teaching village children, walking those miles, or whether it was getting the burns patients, giving them a new lease of life. I think every aspect, everything that my sisters have done here is extremely commendable. It's always, you have challenges which come ahead of you, and life is always full of that. And I've been lucky along the way, someone was guiding me. I mean, why in 78, at that time in 1978, having no service background, have never heard of Armed Forces Medical College, I meet a friend who shows me, and I just take life's decision at the tender age of 17 that I want to wear the uniform and serve my nation. So I think this was somewhere a guiding force which went in and continued along for the rest of the life. As far as going back to healthcare and education, just another small incident. At that time, there were not many girls who wore uniform, and especially coming from the southern part who had lots of other opportunities. My own relatives asked my mother, your daughter was quite intelligent, no? She didn't get a job anywhere. Why she joined military? But she said it was her decision and I supported her. So I think that is how life, everything, there's no reason and logic. But today, it's even more important. The world is going at a very fast pace. We are just acquiring degree after degree. Students are stressed out. At that time, I go around telling all students, don't learn only to earn. A sentence taken from Baba's teachings. And I tell them that, in this cycle of one degree to the other, we forget. We just acquire information. But it is for us, for the gurus, for the parents, to change this information into knowledge and into wisdom. We don't need to wait till the hair grows grey to get this wisdom. We need to put it into the lives and the minds of the young children who will have a lifelong ahead. And why is it important in our country today? You may be aware also that 65% of our population is below 35 years. We have the youngest youth, aspiring youth. We have the energy, the power that can change the world. Our Prime Minister may say Viksit Bharat at 47, or we want to become a Vishwa Guru. It will not happen unless each mother, each parent, each child starts with it in a small way in the young minds. The Bal Vikas classes I attended as a child, I was lucky. I think every child. And today, I am looking at my grandson who's 3. I've already found out which is the nearest Bal Vikas class. For 5 years, he should go there. because after all, science has its limitations. Science is just half of your brain, the left side. The right side is art, culture, Sanskruti, religion, spirituality. Anything, education without spirituality is like having a dry, roti with no sabzi, no spices, no masala, no sugar, no salt. Bland. It will need to give the right direction. It is like a knife. In a hand of a competent person, it is a tool, but in the wrong hands, it's a weapon. And what is the difference? It is only spirituality, how to use your knowledge, that we learn from that. And I really feel I'm absolutely blessed and honored and continuing to get his blessings. And in the end, I would like to humbly bow before my mother, who I'm sure is the happiest person watching from above to see her daughter continue on the path she taught us. To all the mothers, Jai Hind, Jai Sai Ram.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing your insightful and inspiring address. Your words have truly resonated with us and have provided valuable perspective on spirituality is a way of life. May we call upon Srimati Shamantakamani Bhashyam. We are all eagerly waiting to hear from you the story of the Vibhuti mantra, the efficacy and its significance.
My humble pranams at the lotus feet of our dear Lord, Bhagawan, Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Dear brothers and sisters, Sai Ram to all of you. Today, we are all gathered here to seek the blessings of Mother Ishwaramma. Our heartfelt gratitude to Mother, who has really been instrumental in bringing the avatar into our lives. We are truly blessed to be in Sai's fold. Let me share a few fond memories of Ishwaramma, because some of you might not have seen her or might not have met her, but I had the great fortune of meeting Ishwaramma and had a good talk with her also when I was very young. In 1950, when the Prasanthi Nilayam was built, and even before that also in the Patha Mandiram, the old Mandiram, Mother Ishwaramma, Venkamagaru and Parvathamagaru always used to visit and attend the bhajans. And on one occasion in 1950, when the Prasanthi Nilayam was built, behind that there was a row of small rooms which were supposed to be meant for residents of Puttaparthi. Our grandfather, Sri Sheshagiri Rao, the first pujari of Prasanthi Nilayam, also had a room there. So during vacations, we used to go to Parthi and stay there for months together. And one of those occasions, I had the good fortune of talking to Mother Ishwaramma. She used to come to the bhajan. Usually after the bhajan and aarti was over, she would come and inquire about the welfare of the residents there. And one day it happened, she came to our room. Most unassuming, most simple lady I have ever seen. She would come and sit on the floor and then talk to us and talk to our mothers. Em Janakama, Em Sundaramma, Bagunavara. Such small And such a nice way, lovingly she would ask everyone. And especially we, being children, we used to gather around her. And she would just caress our heads and blessing us. And the first question was, "Em chestunnao? What are you studying?" She was so interested in our education, girls' education. So, "Baga chadavala, you have to study well." That was her blessing always. And I'm really blessed, truly blessed. Today I am standing here before all of you in Eswaramma Puraskara Samarambha and talking about her. It's her blessing, I should say. And only one regret was, we took her for granted at those days. That was, we never realized that she is the mother of Bhagawan, Avatar. But we took her, then we talked to her. She deserved some more reverence and some more respect from all of us. And we were young children, we didn't understand what she is. Such a great person who has gifted us, our Bhagawan, to all of us. So this is and coming to the story of Vibhuti, I think you have heard me talking about Vibhuti Mantra and Radio Sai, but still, it's just a reminder again. I go through the memory lane so that you also enjoy. First, in 1946, the first conversion took place. And Swami was present with us. And we used kritis, long kritis, which we used to sing in those days. So after the first conversion, Swami said that we should take one nama, Sai Hare, Baba Hare. 24 hours you have to sing only these two namas, Sai Hare, Baba Hare. So we had to sit and compose this Sai Hare, Baba Hare in different language, ragas and talas. And then somehow it was completed by Baba's grace. And after that, Swami said, why don't you sing Namavalis? Like 4 lines, 6 lines Namavali about Rama, Krishna, Shiva, Devi. So that's how the Namavali started. But we did not have so many Namavalis as you have now. Thousands and thousands of Namavalis you have. You can complete, you don't have to repeat any one of the Namavali during Akhand Bhajan. But we had to sit and compose many Namavalis about Rama, Krishna. So in one of the occasions in 1958, one Akhand Bhajan took place in Vasavi Dharmashala. During that period, as usual, we used to sit for composing bhajans. One day, my sister, my friend, Sundarama's daughter, Sucharita Chandrasekhar, she is not here today. I'm missing her. She was supposed to be coming here, but she couldn't. And she was the one who inspired me, who motivated me to compose bhajans. I cannot just forget that fact. One day she came to me and she asked me to sing a bhajan about Bhagavad Gita. So I'm not the person who is composing. He is the one who sings through us. We are just instruments that we have to. So Gita Sarame Bhagawan Sai Namamu, Gita Tattvame Sai Bodha Marmamu, Gita Paname Maduram Parama Pavanam, Gita Dhyaname Sakala Janma Sartakam. So these 4 lines came to me, and I think many of you know that. And the following day, I taught our group this bhajan. They learned it. And the next week, following week, she came to me saying that, Mani, why don't you sing a bhajan on Vibhuti? I was surprised and how to sing a bhajan about Vibhuti. That was my question. But Swami is the one who sings through us. So he sings his own glory. That we have to remember. He sang through me. I was the fortunate instrument through whom these 4 lines came to me. Paramam Pavitram, Baba Vibhutim. I'll sing at the end. But before that, I should say, after this during that Akhanda Bhajan 1958, we sang these 4 lines as a bhajan, as a namavali. Swami was upstairs listening to us, and the following day always used to have a Pada Puja. While doing the Pada Puja, we were singing many of the songs. One among them was this Paramam Pavitram. Swami intensely listened to it, and then he expressed this way, "Meer yemevo paatal paadtarappa." He said like that. You sing so many kinds of bhajans. And then he went inside. I think Kasturi uncle was also there at that time. And he shared it with him, saying that Swami appreciated this 4 lines. And he said to me, "Chala bagundi idi, chala bagundi," he said. And Kasturi uncle came to us and then said, "Swami has appreciated this particular 4 lines, ma." That was the end of it. And we forgot about it also. In one of the Navaratri functions, Swami was directing a drama about Shirdi Sai. And while he was doing the actor who came as a Shirdi Baba, he meets a leper. A leper comes to him and then he asks him to cure his disease, his leprosy. As Bhagawan, Shirdi Baba says, "You take this vibhuti and smear it all over your body. You will be all right." And while giving that vibhuti, Shirdi Baba sings this song, "Paramam pavitram Baba vibhutim, Paramam pavitram Baba vibhutim, Paramam vichitram Leela vibhutim, Paramam vichitram Leela vibhutim, Paramarthamishtartha moksha pradatam Baba vibhutim idamashayami, Paramam pavitram Baba vibhutim." These lines were... Shirdi Baba sang this, and then the leper smears vibhuti on his body and he gets cured. And afterwards, this was my cousins, Sucharita and her sisters, and even perhaps Geeta was also there, a small girl. And all of these people witnessed the drama, and then I was not present. They wrote to me when I was in Aligarh. They wrote to me, "Swami has accepted this 4 lines so beautifully, and you are very fortunate." They wrote all these things. After this, 1965, when Sathya Sai organizations were formed, Swami gave the format how to conduct the bhajans. At the end of the bhajan, this Paramam Pavitram should be sung 3 times. That's the Swami's thing. And today it is being sung all over the Sathya Sai centers, and it is his grace. He is the one who Swami was surrounded by so many scholars, Sanskrit scholars. He could have had any mantra from them, but he preferred, he picked me up as a chosen instrument, and he has done this through me, and now it has reached the global status. And I'm ever grateful to our Swami for making me. A small tribute to Mother Ishwaramma in the name of a song. Namostute, namostute, he Jagan Matrike, Shubha Prade Varade. Namostute, namostute, he Jagan Matrike, Shubha Prade Varade. Jagan Mata ho, Sai Janani ho, Ishwaramma tum ho. ईश्वराम्ब तुम हो। विश्वनाथ के वीर मात हो, विश्वनाथ के वीर मात हो, विश्व वंद्य तुम विश्व जननी हो। विश्वेश्वर प्रभु साईनाथ के जन्मदात्री तुम हो, जन्मदात्री तुम हो। नमोस्तुते नमोस्तुते हे जगन्मातृ के शुभप्रदे वरदे। जगन्मातौ साई जननी हो, ईश्वराम्ब तुम हो, ईश्वराम्ब तुम हो। साई राम।
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing your experience with us. It has truly deepened our understanding and left us all with much to reflect upon. Now, may I call upon Srimati Rashmi Nateshan, convener of the Ishwaramma Puraskara Samarambha, to take over the proceedings.
Om Shri Sai Ram. It's an honor for me to invite Sri R.J. Reknagar Garu, the esteemed Managing Trustee of Sri Sathya Sai Central Trust, to address us today. We are grateful for his presence and the time he has taken out of his busy schedule to be with us. He truly needs no introduction. His life and work are a testament to unwavering dedication and selfless service in carrying forward Bhagawan's divine mission. He has shouldered his sacred responsibility with immense devotion, ensuring that Swami's mission and message continues to uplift and inspire millions across the world. We're eagerly waiting to hear from you today. So without further delay, may I welcome Sri R.J. Reknagar Garu to address us.
I offer my prayerful salutations at the divine lotus feet of our beloved Master, Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. The great achievers, awardees, dear sisters and brothers, very loving Sai Ram to each one of you. Definitely today, attending this function, I can speak for myself and all my brothers. All of us would have developed a complex today. In fact, some of us could have felt a little intimidated also. Such a wonderful work. I feel every man should attend this function to know that it is just not the men's world, it is the women's also are equally capable and are doing it. This beautiful function blessed by Swami has been continuously sharing its love through this platform for nearly 15 years. That too in the name of Mother Ishwaramma. Mother, the very word is such a beautiful. People say, the adage goes, that God could not be in every place, so He created Mother. Mother is a very, very a wonderful thing for any to be part of life of every human being, every living being which comes onto this planet. Without Mother, the creation comes to standstill. There is no creation without Mother. And having this Puraskara Samarambha in the name of Mother Ishwaramma is a befitting tribute, and especially Brindavan is the right place, because this is the place where the Mother chose to leave her mortal coil. This is the very place that noble soul ascended into the heavens, ascended into the divinity. What better place can there be than this Brindavan hallowed complex to have this beautiful function? Ma'am, it's been a very great honor and a privilege to watch this beautiful function. I see the awardees. So much of learning can happen. The first awardee who came here was Prema Dhanraj. Very, very happy to have you here, ma'am. And it's Baba is always in discourses. He would say, when a gold has to be converted into a jewel, it has to be put in the fire. Ma'am, you are put in the fire not to burn you, but to make a jewel out of you to be presented to the divine. A beautiful jewel God has gifted to humanity through you. You are blessed, and we are all overwhelmed by a kind of achievement you have done, you have achieved. And I am sure Swami will be very, very happy that you have been awarded Ishwaramma Puraskara in his mother's name. So I am very, very happy and grateful for inspiring all of us. Then we have Sunanda Vasudev. It's a surprising thing even in 21st century. We have child marriage and somebody has to stop it. And you have taken lead in this part of the country. And 2,200 marriages, child marriages, she could stop it. 2,200 girl children, perhaps all their prayers and blessings will be with you, and you are, and their parents. And your good work should inspire many people, not only in this part of the Karnataka, it should inspire everybody across the country and the world. Wherever it happens, this kind of injustice happens. I'm sure God has inspired you and will continue to inspire. And with your example, many, many people will be inspired to take up this wonderful task. God bless, Ma. Thank you very much for honoring this. Then we have Nanda Prasad. Again, what a wonderful work you are doing. 21 schools they were talking about, your training, you are giving so much of support. She herself is an entrepreneur. We are all awe inspired, and we are all really, all of us will be very motivated, especially we have all these young girls here. Definitely you are a motivating force. God bless you, Ma. May Swami bless you all. Mr. Venkat Gosavi must be wondering that I am asked to speak and it looks like I am doing vote of thanks. No, I am a little overwhelmed to hear these achievements, and I would like to, I may not get a chance to talk to them. So this is the best way to express our gratitude on the behalf of our organization, that they have chosen this time taken time to come here and be part of this beautiful function. All of them, in their own right, guided many people, but whenever whatever you interact with them, definitely they will say there is a higher force which was guiding them. That higher force is always available to every human being. Every being who has that inclination to help, inclination to be of service, the positive energy of the universe is always ready to help. And Bhagawan has proven time and again. Mani Aunty was speaking about composing songs and how Swami guided them. And she said in her speech, one regret that we could not revere Mother Ishwaramma. Ma'am, Mother Ishwaramma is the only mother on this planet whose day is celebrated in 140 countries today. No other mother has this great following. So, Baba has more than made up for all your feelings. Already he has done it. And being mothers of avatar is not that simple, that easy. We may think there is a hallowed place, but it is not easy. We have read from the Puranas, how mothers were very, very, because they are like any other ordinary mothers. They don't know the avatars are coming. It's all, maybe we would have had a history story to tell, it is very nice. But for a mother, losing a child or a child going away or behaving little weirdly than other normally, is not a normal child. It is very difficult for a mother to handle that. Maybe Ishwaramma also would have gone through that. In fact, when Prasanthi Nilayam Bhajan Mandir was being built, it seems she went and told Baba, why are you building this big hall? Her worry was, who will sweep and mop this place? That was her problem. Who will maintain this place? See, that is mother who will think. That is how mothers will. You can be anybody. You can be President of India, but you are a son to a mother. Always that is what they say in our Rayalaseema area. Whoever you may be a king, but you are always a child of a mother. So nobody is beyond mother. So how mother even felt that her worry was, how will he manage this big mandir? Who will sweep? Who will mop it? That was her worry. Baba said, don't worry, ma. There will be people who will do this. Do not worry. But this small hall will not contain my devotees. There will be only a time will come when only the sky will be the only roof which can hold my devotees, which has happened and we have seen it. And Lieutenant General, a wonderful soldier, Kanitkarji, you have really inspired all of us, and so glad that you have made it. Only request is don't give 50 years gap now onwards. You came here, you went back healed. You were saying you used to have a cut in your feet and used to bleed. Nobody who steps into this place will be ever hurt, will ever be given pain from this place, because every inch is being sanctified by the feet of God, feet of Avatar. This place only can give happiness and joy alone. So, no doubt you are healed completely and for the rest of the life. Many of the lives are changed like this, ma'am. Not only in just small cut, but in many ways when people come into these precincts, when he comes into this holy land where Bhagawan has blessed, filled with his divine vibrations, lives are changed for good. Lives are changed forever. People are forgotten their pain, their suffering. They only feel joy, and even the pain will start feeling like happiness only, because there is a higher power which overtakes everybody once you come into Sai fold. That is the supreme soul which engulfs all of us. And that's why one Swami, a devotee, was with Swami. He came with a lot of problems. I understand, a lot of problems. Swami had called him for interview after a couple of years. So he went and sat with him and Em Samacharam, whatever Swami was asking. Swami, I had a lot of problems and I came to you. But nothing is solved. Problems are not solved. But now I am happy. I have the courage. I feel very, very comforted. I don't know what you are doing. Problems still remain, but I have stopped feeling about it. That is the best thing that has happened after coming to your lotus feet. For which Swami has given a beautiful answer. Just other day I was relating to some of these people. He says, your karmic debts you are carrying with you, you are carrying around. It's like a 25 paisa coin, 50 paisa coin, 1 rupee coin. For 500 rupees, you are carrying coins with this 8 to 10 kgs and you are moving about and saying it is very heavy, very heavy. You are carrying your karmic debt in the form of coins. When you come to Sai Baba, what I did to you? I took that 7-8 kgs of coins to me. I gave you 500 rupees note. I only made it very light to you and kept it to you. I have not reduced your karmic theory because you have to go through that cycle of karma. I have given you 500 rupees note only so that you feel light about it, you can carry easily about it. Your karma will be karma there because you have already incurred it. When you come to me, I make it very light. I have taken away this big bag you are carrying all the places. I kept it aside with me, but I have given you light. That's why you feel very happy because the burden of carrying it is gone once you have come into Sai fold. The pain of having to feel every time is no more that same feeling. You feel light, you feel happy. That is why we need the divine. That is why we come here at the lotus feet. And such a great, inspiring stories we saw and we hear. And Satya Sai means that is a very dictum, love all, serve all, help ever, hurt never. This is a place where this is echoed through the world. Today, whenever I have the opportunity to interact with people from different countries, the amount of faith that they have in Swami is slowly transformed into service. And many a time you were talking about Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. Whenever he talks about Swami, he always says, no other guru or no other master could connect spirituality with the society, with the community, and that kind of service is done exclusively and only by Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Many, many occasions he has mentioned that. Spirituality is not doing everything for yourself, for meditating or doing your own sadhana. No, that is not possible in this current Kali Yuga. So much of disturbance is there. It's not easy. Like earlier, you could just leave everything, go to some secluded place and be there. There's no secluded place. If you go to any forest, then you will come across Naxalites there. So it's not easy anywhere. Your safe place or safe, every place is disturbed. So you have to find that place within yourself. That's why Swami has inspired people to get into service, to do that karma. He has initiated us into karma yoga, where we can also find peace and our fulfillment through the service. So there is no other place, and I see all of them, all of the awardees are doing such a great service, which Swami would expect every one of us to do this. I don't know how many times they had the exposure to Swami, but Swami gets his work done through many, many people. Sahasra Sirusha Purusha, Sraha Sakshat Sahasrapad. Thousands of heads, thousands of hands, thousands of legs God has got. That doesn't mean he has really thousands of heads. All of us are his hands, all of us are his heads, all of us are his legs. And he is working through all of us. So that wonderful work they are doing, I think we have to put our hands together in gratitude that they have come here. And a big round of applause for all those awardees who have done that. And all Sai devotees are here, Sai followers and from institutions. Many time, these blessings we tend to forget. Many a time once we finish all our works, we go back, then we get into our routine, we forget. And we lament many a time again, something comes up to us, some problem comes up, why this has happened to me, why that has happened to me. But spirituality is not a part-time work. Swami used to say, for your part-time devotion, I will give you only part-time blessings. If you do part-time job, you will get only part-time wages. So you do part-time devotion, you will get only part-time blessings only. Swami used to say many times, whenever we are students are there, he would always tell, you do part-time, everything part-time, it will be part only, there is nothing full. With God, you need to be full. You can do any work, you can be anybody. The beauty of Swami is that he never discouraged us to do any of our regular works. You are doing your good work, you are doing your company, your job. Swami wanted all of us to excel in that. He never stopped anybody and leave everything and give up everything like sort of sannyasa and do your work. No. He said it is not possible in this Kali age. You keep doing your work, but spiritualize your life. That is what Swami said. Kabir Das says, दुख में सब सुमिरन करे, सुख में करे न कोई, जो सुख में सुमिरन करे, दुख कहे कहोई. Everybody will remember God in the times of suffering, but we forget Him when we are happy, joyful. He asks, when those who remember Him in the times of joy, why ever suffering will ever befall on them? We need to, God is not an ATM. Whenever we have a problem, we rush to that and ask Him that and this. No. It should be constant companion. God is a constant companion. For that, we need to do sadhana. It's not easy. Just before conclude, I want to remember a very beautiful incident that happened in Whitefield. I understand there was a elderly man with some bag. He had come here and standing somewhere here for darshan. Maybe those days, Sai Ramesh hall. Before that, there used to be a gigantic tree under which Swami used to give darshan. He was standing and he was trying to come to Swami. They were stopping the Seva. Swami said, no, let him come. When he came, he said, I have brought some Talpatra Granthas, like, those palm leaves, something is written, that some Nadi is called, he said, Nadi and all that. I would like to read this for Swami Bhagawan. Swami said, come inside, and he took him inside, and maybe all the elders and maybe Kasturiji and whoever was there, Rama Brahma, whoever was there, they. So he started reading this Nadi Grantham for Swami. When he started reading, many places he was talking about Swami, and suddenly he says, this ashram, this place of where we are reading, something like very close by there is he gives one indication, the Bahu Chakra Vahanam is there, that is multi wheeled vehicles will be moving in this area. Then he just, when he read out that, Swami said, yes, it is a train which is going every time. This is a Bahu Chakra Vahanam. That is a multi, so many wheels will be there. Bahu Chakra Vahanam. He would have said if a car means four or four char. But here he said Bahu Chakra Vahanam. So Swami said this is what it is, and that is how the description goes later on. Anyhow, he concluded that your Narayana himself, Lord Narayana himself, I am reading this, and all that he did, and established through Nadi Grantha that he is in the presence of Narayana himself. So that is all over. After that, it so happened, Swami said to that gentleman, have some palaharam and go, have something prasadam and go. He said, no Swami, I don't take it. He said, why? He said, today Ekadasi I am doing Upavasam. Swami said, Parvaledi, it's okay, you take. Swami said, no Swami, now Niyamana Todak Agala, now Niyamana, I can't break my Niyama. So whatever Niyamana now Idu Madak Agala anta heladra. That's what he said. I can't break my vow. Swami said, fine, get some clothes for him, and Swami presented him and went. After he left, Swami was talking and said, you know what is Maya? Swami asked. They all said, Swami, why suddenly you're asking about Maya? He said, no, you know what is Maya? They all said, whatever they knew it, whatever they could think of it. Swami said, no. When somebody says you are Mahavishnu, and on Ekadasi, why do you do Upavasam? To please the Mahavishnu only. That Mahavishnu tells you, till now they were reading, I am Mahavishnu. Now Mahavishnu is telling, take Palaharam. They say, no, we can't break this. Wow. This is Yoga Maya, this is Maya. Don't fall into this trap of Maya, is what Swami himself said. He knew we all fall into this trap of Maya again and again and again and again. Somehow, to escape this, there is only one route. You know what is the route? Just seek refuge in his feet. Only hold on to his feet, then only the Maya will not touch us. Otherwise, always the feeling of I did it, I am the one who has achieved it, I am the one who is doing it. These things will come to us. Like many times they keep introducing me that we are not running anything here. It is Swami who is running Sai Mission. We are only humble servants at his feet. And I am sure this mission will continue forever till sun and moon exist. Whether we are here or not, it will continue. This is perennial Ganga. This is perennial Ganga. It will flow to the eternity to sanctify the humanity. We never should can we take a dip in Ganga and think we have sanctified the Ganga? No. Who is getting sanctified when we take a dip in Ganga? It's we who are getting sanctified in this. So when you participate in the Sai mission, it is not Sai mission which is getting sanctified. It is our lives which are getting sanctified. It is our lives which are getting fulfilled, because this beautiful mission, this Sai movement called Sai, like in a Ganges, it flows for eternity. Swami has assured everybody that this mission will be lost till the creation lasts. He has told very emphatically in his discourses. All Sevadal, I will take care of them 7 births, 7 generations this time, 7 generations this side. Whoever takes a scarf and whoever does my work, be assured whenever you are sincere in doing my work, for 7 generations I will be protecting your families. What else assurance we require? So this is where we are. It is for us we are in this journey. It is for our emancipation, for our fulfillment we are undertaking this journey. And this wonderful journey, we are meeting many milestones, and one such lovely divine milestone is Ishwaramma Samarambha Puraskara. I heartily congratulate all the organizers of this, and you're doing a stupendous job and wonderful work you're doing. And I'm sure you continue to do this good work. And the Sai organization of Karnataka also is wonderfully supporting this. And all here, Swami will love this unity and coming together and working. And this is what Swami said, even in the last discourse, he said, Andaru kalasi pancheskondi, do every work of Sai unitedly. That is what pleases God, because His children should be together rather than anywhere else. That is what he said. I am sure these wonderful functions will inspire all of us to be together, hand in hand. We can go ahead in this divine journey. Thank you very much, and Jai Sai Ram.
Thank you, sir, for your enlightening words and inspiring address. Request Sri Venkat Garu, sir, to honor Sri Ratnakar. Please, it's our token of gratitude. Thank you, sir.
In fact, I request Venkat, I saw in your this thing, Ratnakar, Mrs. Ratnakar cannot be guest, don't make us very far. Guest feeling, it is a very, you are somebody else. We are part of this organization, we have nothing else known to us. We cannot be guests in Sai, any Sai function anywhere across this world. We will only be part of, like any sevaks and any sevadal will be there. Don't make us guests. We feel that we are little away from this. So we are part of this and honoring, yes, especially guests. But this is, we are only, I told you morning also, we are sweeping, mopping batch. So we are always there. We are always there. I know you express your love so much, but I don't think the guest badge will not suit us. You know, it gives little withdrawal symptoms for us. So please, I'm sorry I have to say this, but we would like to be here as a sevadal only, or any work. This is part of our duty, daily this duty. And thank you.
Thank you, sir. I request the vote of thanks to be proposed, to be followed by Mangalarati to Bhagawan.
Om Shri Sai Ram. Pranams at the lotus feet of our beloved Bhagawan. It is my privilege to extend a vote of thanks on behalf of the Mahila Vibhag of Karnataka, Shri Sathya Sai Seva organization and the Ishwaramma Puraskara Samarambha committee. First and foremost, I must begin with thanking our beloved Bhagawan, Shri Sathya Sai Baba, without whose blessings and grace this wonderful event would not have taken place in such a grand manner. We are very happy and grateful that Shri R.J. Ratnakar Garu, the Managing Trustee of Shri Sathya Sai Central Trust, was able to make time and be with us on this important occasion. Sir, as always, your words are very inspiring. We thank Srimati Himavahini Ratnakar, our guest of honor, for being here with us on this special day. Ma'am, your presence is always a source of great strength for us. It is not every day that we can have someone as accomplished a person as Lieutenant General Madhuri Kanitkar as our chief guest. Your service to the nation and your accomplishments have inspired all the women here. Thank you so much. I'm also happy to note that her husband, Lieutenant General Dr. Rajiv Kanitkar, is also here with us. All of us here have been chanting the Vibhuti Mantram every day for so many years, and today we actually have Srimati Shamantakamani Bhashyam, Swami's chosen instrument to deliver the Vibhuti Mantram to all of us, here with us, talking to us. What a wonderful opportunity. Thank you, Mani Auntie. Every single year, we get to meet and honor women who are instrumental in building a loving and caring society. And this year, it is these three amazing Mahilas who are here on the dais, whose stories we got to hear. Your lives have truly inspired us. Thank you. Srimati Mangalamma and Srimati Sumitra Koluru, thank you for giving us an opportunity to felicitate you. My heartfelt gratitude to Shri Koteshwara Garu, National Coordinator, Shri Sathya Sai Seva Organization, Shri Dakapa, and the many dignitaries who are here with us. Such an event has so many people guiding us and working in the background. The two state presidents, Shri Padmanabha Pai and Shri Venkat Gosavi, and their teams have provided us immense support and guidance. Our gratitude to Shri Vinay Kumar, convener Brindavan Management Committee, and his team for their unwavering support. Lamu Auntie and her wonderful team of Sevadals. The team from Sai Geetanjali Cantonment Samiti for the Divine Pallakis. The bhajan groups, the audio-video team, and the many unseen hands in the organization who have all tirelessly and quietly been contributing to make this event a success. Our special thanks to Shri Sathya Sai Media Center team who have and live stream it to the world. We now conclude today's program with Mahamangala Arati to Bhagawan. Please join us later for Mahaprasadam. Jai Sai Ram.
स्वामी सत्य साई हरे भक्त जना संरक्षक भक्त जना संरक्षक परति महेश्वरा ओम जय जगदीश हरे शशिवदना श्रीकरा सर्वा प्राणपते स्वामी सर्वा प्राणपते आश्रित कल्पलतिका आश्रित कल्पलतिका